I do 360s all the time. 360s basically when I do 10 to 12 interviews on an individual, talk to peers, subordinates, and superiors. And when I do a 360, every time I ask a question, and I ask tons of questions, but I ask the leader, the person who I'm talking to with the interview about the person I'm coaching, I say, how are they perceived in the organization? I always get very fascinating answers that are very different than what are your strengths, what do they do well, what can they do better? And then you ask, well, how are they perceived by their superiors and by their peers and by the subordinates? And you get very different answers. So it's important for you to ask the questions because you need the data. Now you might sit there, what if one person gives me feedback and I don't like that feedback? Well, then get 6 or 7 people. I just said 3, get 6 or 7. And then you'll notice the dominant themes that are there. Now you have something to work towards. Because if you have a behavior that every meeting you're at, you never talk, or you talk once or twice and that's it, what kind of perception are you creating? That's simple. I'm saying your personality shows up every single day in the workplace. Let's say you're the one who talks a lot, but you have no idea that talking a lot is bad because it's all you know how to do because that's your personality. What impact comes from that? How do people perceive you? My point being is you do behaviors every single day, and it's important to understand what is the impact my behaviors are having on others. The more you understand that information, the more you have the data to work from to move it towards changing the perception so you create the right perception you want to have.